All right, good.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the GMS New Orleans Saints here to bring you a live camp. Prior to get started, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Yuakim, Yuakwa, to some brothers and sisters in the Hebrew that believe. And just kicking off this live camp, man. Just going to go into some comforting, which this word is our comfort. All right, through these hard times, that's definitely is upon us, and that's going to happen. That is bound to happen. Thus said the Lord. All right, we have these words to keep us stable. And brothers, bring that oldie but goodie, the Isaiah, the stability of time. But just knowing, being in the knowing of these things, knowing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, that's what is going to, keep us, level-minded, level-headed, throughout this entire thing. All right, through this entire, trouble and madness that's going to come about in this world. But you can kick me off with Sirach, Brother Rashad.
This is Sirach 22 and verse 16. As timber girt and bound together in a building cannot be loosed with shaking, so the heart that is established by advice, counsel shall fear at no time. A heart settled upon a thought of understanding is a fair plastering on the wall of a gallery.
So again, at the first one was 2016. Yeah. So on 16, at first it gave you the analogy of pretty much of a building. Okay, in order for that building to be stable, it needs to have a firm foundation. It has to be built on a firm foundation. All right, that's the only way that building won't be able to move. When trouble happens. All right, so if you got you a building that's built on straws, it's going to fall in the instant of adversity or any type of trouble. All right, but as it gave with the did you hop off it?
I got something too. Because it's like you going into it has to have a strong foundation so it can be stable. It can't be built on something that's unstable. But I got something right fast to back you up. It's Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous running into it and it's safe.
It's a strong tower for a reason. All right, it's a strong tower because for one, and ultimately, it's immovable. All right, it's something that'll never move, and it's always going to be there for you if you're doing what you need to do. All right, if you're following law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. All right, if you're doing what is pleasing to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, those doors are going to be open to you. Okay. You got some more on that? You could get that in the GNT for me.
Another card. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 22 verse 16. Good News Translation. It says,
Go ahead.
It says a wooden beam can put into a building so firmly that an earthquake cannot shake it loose. A person can be trained to use reason and good sense so well that he keeps his head when a crisis comes.
He could read the last part again, the crisis part.
It says, a person can be trained to use reason and good sense so well that he keeps his head when crisis comes.
And if that doesn't speak of, wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our time, well, bring it out real quick.
This Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
And read that GNT, the last part again.
It's a person can be trained to use reason and good sense so well that he keeps his head when a crisis comes.
God, them two scriptures right there go hand in hand, man. All right, because again, this is the time of trouble where you can't bend or break at those point in time. All right, and the scriptures is what's going to keep you, on that level, level-headed. All right, on that level field, because it's going to be a point in time where people, adversity is going to show, two things. It's going to show, who is strong enough to get, past it, or it's going to show who's going to fold. All right, they got the saying that pressure makes diamonds, but also pressure busts pipes. All right, so again, that's why in this grace period that we're in right now, you need to lock into the scriptures as hard as you can. Do as much as you can as possible. So now, as you're getting these reps, and you continually doing these spiritual reps, when it's game time, everything is going to flow, and it's not going to be no brain cramp. It's not going to be no. It's going to be instant movement, and doing the things that you need to do. All right, for survival. You got it.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 7, and verse 24, and it reads, "Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him to a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock." All right, and who is that rock? Yahushua. All right, he's that cornerstone. All right, that's keeping. We was just talking about that. All right, a little bit earlier as we was talking as a camp. All right, and it reads, "And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Right? And those things, it says the wind, the rain, it says the floods. Okay, these things are representing turmoil or troubles. Okay, adversity. That's right, brother. So, that's what this brother is going into. We're comfort, all right, by the scriptures, all right, which increases our faith that we may what stand when these different forms of adversity come, and ultimately what when the MOTB comes, all right, when Jacob trouble comes, martial law, things of that nature. You got it.
Huh? And that's what I was trying to think about when I said building your foundation. When I said straws, but that's what I really meant was when you're building on a rock versus building it on sand. All right, that sand is in no way, shape, or form is stable. All right, it could be stable for a second, but once water hits sand, it goes.
That's it.
I got something too.
Come on, bring it up.
Yeah, this the goal because you mentioned about that rock. This Psalm 62 and I'll start at 6. I'm gonna read in the NLT. It says, "He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. My victory and honor come from the Most High alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me." Yep.
Yeah. So ultimately, we know where to direct our energy. All right, we know where to direct things that we know where it's safe at the end of the day. All right, and we know that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that this is the rock that we have to run to, no matter what. All right, no matter what, if you're going through anything that's troubling to you, if you're going through any type of bodily ailment, all right, if you're fleeing for your life, as David was going through, most of his, towards the ending of his life. All right, but he ultimately knew that, all right, Lord, I'm running to you. Okay, I'm running to you, and I know you're going to keep me safe because, I'm doing your work as you promised.
Yeah, I see that too. That's Psalm 62 and 6 in the KJV. "He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved."
God, he is my defense. God. So that's our, I love to say this, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is our cheat code. All right, in video game terms. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is our cheat code, man. All right, so if anything that if we need something to be taken away from us or destroyed in any type of way, if it's meant for that to happen, you send that prayer up to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Lord is going to handle that. All right, if it's not meant for your life to be taken on this day, the Lord is definitely going to set angels around you to protect you. All right, so that's the most the beautiful thing that of being in this fold, all right, being a part of this body, all right, being a part of knowing Yahweh by Shem Shai at the end of the day.
Right.
Oh, you got it, brother.
All right, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 13. It said, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So, you know, a lot of, we face all sorts of adversity, that's why I see I have that endurance. I have that patience, and suffering, what I'm saying? But one thing about it, we already know that what we are fighting for. We know we're going to go through a lot of tribulation, a lot of persecution. But the Lord said the same that endure, who that same, who he talking about, the elect. So, so that's what we have to do, constantly endure whatever we're facing, the adversity, the trials, the tribulation. So what brought before, the Lord said, what, taking what? Cheerfully. So, then we got who is the foundation? Yahweh Shai. You got it, man.
Yeah, that's why I said remain, endure.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it's about. It's about staying
You
on the foundation,
stay.
man. Once you leave out the foundation, you done.
You done.
You know what I'm saying?
Get the Isaiah for me, Brother Shaw.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted thee in thee.
As long as you trust into Yahweh by Shem Shai, man, you can't go wrong. All right? That's the recipe for salvation, Not the recipe for disaster, because the recipe for disaster is not hearkening to the Lord, trying to walk into that broad way, which is going to lead to ultimate destruction. All right? But that straight gate, it's you, read it again.
Verse 3 again, Isaiah 26 and 3, it says, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee.
And again, that's that straight gate, man. That's how you maintain in that straight gate, as long as you keep everything, keep the first things first, and keep all your alignment straight to Yahweh by Shem Shai, man.
Keep my eyes single.
Keep my eyes single, beautiful, brother. Can't go wrong with that. But you said you had something?
Yeah.
Got it. Can we get that, Timothy?
Yeah, that's the book of St. John, chapter 14, and 16, and it reads, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. All right, and that's in red letters, man. But I want to jump down to verse 26, because the Lord is literally telling the disciples that he about to pretty much depart from this world, but they're like, don't be dismayed, basically. All right, hey, the Lord gonna send a comforter, which is this word, man.
Yep.
This verse 26, it says, but the comforter, hold on, I'm gonna go up to verse 25. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, being yet present with you. But the comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, Khan. So it's beautiful that, again, the Lord even did that. All right, and it's a reason why he left that comfort for us. All right, left us this understanding of these scriptures. All right, because it's going to come to a time that we're going to need this. All right, we're definitely going to need this, just because if we didn't have this comfort, we'll be losing our heads along with everybody else in this world, and it'll be just mass chaos and and destruction. But what you want to say?
Yeah, I want to harp on this one part, because it says back in verse 26, it says, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. And that's going back to that Isaiah 33. You see? Because we're going to be in situations where we won't have the luxury of having our sword with us. All right? And we're going to have to rely on the things, like these spiritual tokens, these spiritual treasures. All right? We got to call upon our Lord to give us what? to remind us about these things in the scriptures. Because, like the brother said, man, all kind of shit gonna be going on. Right? You gonna be sitting there trying to think how the fuck to get out of this situation, or the troops coming. Right? They got dogs behind me or whatever. But the Lord gonna put a spirit on you to make you remember the scriptures. You see?
That's it.
Yeah, the doors are open, man. Look at the generals of Rome, man.
That's right.
As you said, like, hey, if any one of those men had been forsaken or confounded, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're going to think about the stores of old, man.
Right. The Lord will be a stronghold in times of trouble.
Yes.
Yes. He's going to keep us.
Yes, brother. You know, they got who was that? That was Daniel in the Lions Den. Yeah. Again, it's many examples because you know, sad to say, but it's the harsh truth. You know, some brothers, as it says in the scriptures, we're going to get captured. All right, some brothers is going to have to go to jail. Some brothers is going to have to put their heads on the chopping block. You know, they're going to have to be martyrs of this truth, man. All right, but you know, as you're going through it, that doesn't mean to jump ship. You know, once you think that everything is at the end. All right. If you believe in this thing, if you say that you believe in this thing, man, you're supposed to ride this ship until it sinks. All right, all the way into the bottom of the sea.
All the way to the finish line, even in death.
Yes, brother.
Yes, see, precious and the precious is the death of the saints. In the sight of the Lord, precious is the death of the saints. Because that's the furthest you can go with faith. Like to because a man wouldn't lose, you know, his job for the truth. So for to put your life on the line for it, that's a whole nother thing in itself, man. To lose your life for the Most High.
That's why I said, that's in Romans, make your body a living sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing right now, making that sacrifice of Yahweh by Shem Shai on the front line. You know, constantly, you know, doing His will.
Could you brought it to my mind when Yahweh Shai said it's no greater thing for a neighbor, for a brother to lay down his life for his neighbor. Yeah, come. But
I was, you know, I think that's Romans chapter 12. You know, make your body living sacrifice.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's our reasonable service to the Lord. You know, that's what we're constantly doing. But I got a quick one, right quick. I can get it in. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15 said, "Behold, I come as a thief. Said, blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." So, you know, the garment is what? This truth is wisdom and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people walking around here, they shame. You know what I'm saying? They don't have this wisdom. They don't have this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? One thing about we keeping our garment by constantly doing this work each and every day. You know, constantly doing his will. You know, we not waving. We not tearing. You know, we constantly, you know, each and every day, you know, constantly standing, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down in this truth. You know, stand on fire for Yahweh. The Lord would say he'll come like a thief in the night. Let me read that in NLT, get a little bit more on that. It says, Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15 said, "Look, I will come as unexpectedly as a thief." It said, "Blessed are all who are watching for me, who keep their clothing ready, so they will not have to walk around naked and ashamed." So who walking around naked and ashamed? These two there. One don't know who they are, don't know who their true power is, and also they don't know what time that we're living in, and also they don't know who the enemy is. You know, and so that this is the time that we're living in there. You know, we got to be constantly watching, praying, you know what I'm saying? Being redeeming the time wife, being circumspect, you know, constantly doing the will of the Lord. That's why the Lord said, hold fast what you have, you know, keep these garments. This wisdom is knowledge. Just understand, you got it, man.
John.
This is John 15 and 13. Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends.
No way, you could read it one more time. I'm sure.
Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends.
And that's the ultimate love, all right, which again Yahweh Shah did to us. All right. You know, he put his life on the line, you know, to give us more time out here to continue to work towards our salvation, you know, in this grace period that he has given us.
Yeah, he put his life on the line. He died so we wouldn't be destroyed.
Right.
Because if he would have never been that sacrifice for our sins, then the Lord would have put us to death.
Yeah. Go ahead. With the dick.
That was all it was right there.
Oh, kind of. Well, you can bring it up.
It's Isaiah 53 and 10, and it reads, "Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him; he hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, he shall be sanctified, he shall be satisfied by his knowledge, shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities." Let me see. Um, I guess I'll finish it out at 12. It says, "Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sins of many and made intercession for the transgressors." All right, so hey, really, all Israel, the Lord bare the sins of all Israel, man. All right, and paid for it with his life, man. All right, just backing up what the brother was saying. All right, Yahweh Shai death was the greatest thing that ever happened unto us, man. Because we were able to be what? Grafted back in, man. All right, giving back unto the Lord, giving back unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, we wouldn't be doing this right now if Yahweh Shai didn't die for us, man. You got it.
Could you get that Timothy for me?
It was 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For the Most High have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
The Lord has not given us, the spirit of fear, man. All right, knowing the things that we know, about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and throughout everything in these scriptures, man, fear shouldn't strike in your heart in no type of way. All right, and I always got to revert to the lyrics that you say about spooking, being spooked.
Oh, would it say, I'm spooking, but I'm not scared?
Brothers, we still are human beings. We still got nerves in our system that might spike up a bit when things start to happen. But ultimately, when it comes to thinking your way out of a situation, as long as you got this in your mind, all right, as long as you got these scriptures in your mind, all right, you're not gonna sway off in any type of way. All right, this is that lock. This is something that you need to put in your head to get it locked in. All right, because Salaki, I have a brain fart.
Yeah, I'm gonna say too. Yeah, it's two types of fears.
Okay.
Yeah, one is face everything and rise.
Yeah.
Or forget everything and run. The choice will you have type of fear going.
Yep. Get the precept up, Michelle.
Yeah, just to round back off what this brother was saying. This Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 12. For fear is nothing else but the betraying of the succors which reason offereth. Right? And we men of reason, okay, we're men of understanding. We get to the bottom of things, man. All right. Hey, when you it says fear is nothing else. All right, so it's no other reason why you should, what I'm trying to say is it's no other fuck, I just had a brain fart too. Jesus Christ.
It's like, if I could just say real quick, it's no reason to fear anything at the end of the day, man. All right, because that fear ultimately is not going to do nothing but bring you down and put you in an even more fucked up situation. All right, as long as we have this level of reasoning, all right, which is these scriptures, everything should be okay. Everything will be okay. But
yeah, I'll go sit to it. Us as OFLET, we shouldn't feel anyway because we know how the story gonna end.
Right,
Rather be death.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if death, man, we go get eternal life. We're gonna attain eternal life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know this place gonna be destroyed. So what's there to feel? And then we know who the Lord is. It's nothing impossible with the Lord, man. The way he could deliver you in any situation.
That's it. And when you go into that word succors, it's going into help, right? Your aid. And it says, I'm gonna read it one more time. For fear is nothing else but the betraying of the succors or the help, right? That reason offer it. And I said, once that we what? Men of reason, men of understanding, men of knowledge. So with the understanding that we have, like this brother said, we know who the Lord is. We know what his plan is for us. What is there to fear? Okay, you betraying Yahushua at the end of the day, man.
This is the betrayal of your faith.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
You doubt.
You doubt
Yeah.
it.
Scripture tell you what, the Lord is not a man that he should lie.
That's it.
He's saying he'll protect you if you do this, that, and the third. So believe it.
Yeah, he'll come through. He'll come in the clutch every time, man.
I got something right fast to back that up too.
Right, right.
Alright, and this Sirach 2 and 13, it says, "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended." So we can't allow our faith to be betrayed or to become unstable, knowing we have we got the comfort of the scripture, we got Yahushua, we got all the examples that came before us. How can we just be out here and just let our faith be shaken by these things?
And the example of that is with I believe it was Peter that Yahushua had him walking on water, and as he was walking on water and things started getting shaky around him, you know, he started to sink.
Yeah.
Because he started to lose faith that the Lord got him. Right now. It's like right now the Lord have you right now walking on water, walking straight to him, but you just gotta believe that all of this is actually happening in erasing, you know, that the storm that's going on around you.
That's it. What it said, the wind became boisterous. Right? That's pretty much going into the you know, Satan's fucking with him. You know? Man, it's the same thing with us. Right? We on that straight and narrow path. We got our eyes single. You can't let the distractions that Satan throw at you, make your faith waver because you'll sink.
Yeah, because Satan, that's like in real time. Satan gonna test our faith.
Yeah.
They're gonna put obstacles and hurdles and shit in front of us that test our faith. Our faith is gonna be tested until Yahushua get back.
Yeah, you gonna be tried.
Right? So what we gotta do is hold on to it, but we gotta hold fast.
That's it, man.
For the 1 Peter 5 and 8, and get that Proverbs. Let's just
Go ahead.
real quick, then we get you.
This Proverbs 24 and 10, it says, "If thou faint in a day of adversity, thy strength is small."
Your strength is small. All right, that's plain and simple. You know, quick power punch. If you faint in a time of trouble, if you faint in that time of adversity, your strength is small. All right, it's pretty much ultimately saying too that, all right, you never even believed in the first place. All right, if you're gonna make it all the way this far towards the end, just to faint away, just to take your hands off of the plow, that mean you've been faking the funk all the way through.
Yeah, that mean your foundation was weak.
Yep.
And our foundation is based off of faith.
That's it.
So that's why I say your strength is small.
Yeah.
Because our faith is what propels us to get through these things.
That's right. Blind faith. You believe in the thing that you have not, seen, but yet you believe. Yeah, but I got this quick one. Psalm chapter 27, and verse 1, it said, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, and whom shall I be afraid?" So that's plain and simple right there. The Lord, he got you. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be that stronghold. You know what I'm saying? The name of the Lord is what? The strong tower. You know what I'm saying? It's salvation, our light. You know, all we got to do is constantly trust and believe in him. Don't lean on your own understanding. You know, so that's what we got to do. Walk in the path of righteousness. You know, even like it might look like death, but the Lord will see you all the way to the finish line.
Yes,
So you got it.
Bring that up, shut up, Peter.
Yeah, first Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
And that precept was the first thing that popped in my mind when you was talking about that boisterous wind, you know, dealing with Peter. All right, because again, out here walking around in this thing, man, you know, Satan is gonna work in tremendous, crazy ways to knock you off your path, man. All right, but the main thing is to keep walking straight, keep walking forward. All right, keep on praying, keep on, praying to the Lord for protection. You know, because again, if you ever get caught in that point in time where you're not, if your faith is not in the right place, all right, that's easy money for Satan. All right, Satan could just snatch you up and boom, now you off. Now you're doing this wicked stuff. All right, and now you just fumbled your crown. All right, but being sober and being vigilant, being vigilant, being sober and being vigilant, that's how you stay on your P's and Q's at the end of the day.
That's it.
You had something?
Yeah, to read the First Peter for you.
Oh,
that's what I just read. I can read verse 9 though.
Come on, go ahead.
It says, verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Yep. And that's another faith booster we got too. Because we going through this thing with brothers. It's not like we alone. All right, we got the comfort of the scriptures, and then we got the men on side us that's going to war with us too.
Yep.
All right, so them men fight too. So how much more us? And they got men. Some brothers they got a brother going through some worse than you probably.
Yep.
Right? All type of shit going on. So our faith need to be where it need to be at.
If I could just say real quick, you sparked something in my mind. This is something back in when I was in the service. It always stuck to me. But dude was talking about basically when you're walking a walk alone, you know, you feel that woe is me spirit, and you kind of just like, oh damn, I'm the only one going through this. But it was, he told me, it's nothing but a great feeling to when you're walking through something and you look to your left and your right and you see other men walking with you, you know, walking, you know, carrying that burden too, carrying that weight, carrying that 100-pound ruck as we walking through the woods and stuff like that. Right? It always feels better. And again, that's even more comfort that the Lord did to us, because he could have just set one man to go ahead and do all this, but nah, he wants the entire body. He wants brothers to build and work off each other, you know?
Bible question. Let me get the background right
Go
there.
ahead.
The point in 10, but this Ecclesiastes 4, and I'm gonna start at 9. The point in 10, dude. It says 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he had not another to help him up. Yep, so that wall becomes 10 times harder when you by yourself.
Yes, brother.
You got it.
Another thing, how you could tell yourself you bugged out?
Yeah, how you can rebuke yourself?
You can't rebuke yourself.
I mean, you can rebuke yourself, but they're gonna have brothers who have to see things in you that you don't see, about that you gotta fix about yourself. You see what I'm saying? So
because in our own mind, we ain't never bugged out.
Yeah.
You might do some knucklehead shit and be like, oh, I was tripping. But like to see the pattern that led to the knucklehead shit, you need a brother to see that and be like, hey, I've been seeing you lately, you know, doing this, and doing this. Hey, you all right? Because you kind of left bugged out. And then brothers will make you realize, hey, well, fuck, I am bugged out.
like,
I'm
damn,
tripping. I ain't know it. You think the demon get on people and just be like, hey, I'm about to get in you right quick. You know, nah. The demon get on you and start to make you fall off little by little until it's a big ass problem, man. You know?
I want to say too, another thing about having like, you know, brothers, others that's going through the same thing going through is a motivation. Cause like you look at that, I was like, I don't want to let him down by me falling. So therefore, man, I want to be with him. We want to win together. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh, yeah.
That's another motivation, man. Just having brothers around. Hey, man, I want to see him. We want both of us to be in the cherry, man. We want all of us to be in the cherry, man.
That's it.
You know, we hold each other up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one.
Go ahead.
It says, this Proverbs 27:17 to back up the point you just made, bro. Iron sharpening iron, so a man sharpening the countenance of his friend. Yep, so we sharpen each other, we make each other stronger. Yeah, we only as strong as our weakest link. Yep. But if every link is strong, then how can that link be broken?
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, so again, and this is what the Lord, you know, put us here for, man. You know, the Lord ultimately knew that you couldn't do this walk alone. All right, this was a lot to carry. This is definitely a lot to carry, man. And you know, just to
go ahead. Just letting you know I got.
Yeah. You know, just to know, man, that you got a support system. All right, that's something that's huge. Ultimately, knowing that, you know, in a time of trouble, you know, I got somebody to call on. All right, if I ever need something, I know I got a group of brothers in the same mind, you know, same mind and the same spirit of things, and knowing, okay, we're gonna handle this together, and we're gonna handle this correctly. All right.
Yeah, don't see me win, man.
Yeah. Come on.
If I could see, like you said earlier, it's a lot of weight for one person. But if it's multiple brothers and we all working together, the load lighter.
It become lighter, yeah. I got something back in my right fast.
Go ahead, brother.
In Proverbs 17 and 17, it says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
Yeah, a brother is born for adversity, man. So if somebody just telling you nice things and sweet things, you know, pretty much in everything that you're doing, you know, that's not a real friend. All right. But when you talk about when you're going through adversity, we going through that time of trouble. All right. When it's grind time. All right. And you got that person with you and walking with you, that's the ultimate partner. You know. Go ahead.
You want to read the NLT?
Yeah, right fast. It's Proverbs 17 and 17 in the NLT. It says, a friend is always loyal, and a brother is born to help in time of need.
Yeah. A brother, read the last part. A brother is...
and a brother is born to help in time of need.
And that's what we are, man. We're brothers, and we're brothers for a reason. All right? Anything that you may need, if I can help, I will help you. All right? And that's pretty much it. And even if it's again what y'all brothers are going into when it comes to rebuking, all right,
That's love.
Yeah, that's love. A real brother is going to rebuke you, all right, which is going to help you at the end of the day. But that yes man that you constantly around, all right, ain't gonna do nothing but mess you up at the end of the day. But you got it, brother.
This Sirach 6 and 14, and it reads, a faithful friend is a strong defense. And he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. Hey, and you got to remember, hey, the Lord called us friends, man. You see? So, hey, and he the ultimate friend to us because he's always with us. You see?
He died for us already, too.
That's right.
That's it.
Verse 16, a faithful friend is the medicine of life. And they that fear the Lord shall find him. So ultimately the elect, right? Because that's what that's talking about. I will have these sorts of friends, these treasures that are being spoken of right here, man. Verse 17, whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say too. That's what the brotherhood supposed to be based on. The fear of the Lord. As long as we got the fear of the Lord, man, we go treat each other right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't feel the Lord, then you just treat your brother kind of way. Yeah, he going off. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go off, man.
Yeah, you can't be a real friend and not fear the Lord. It don't work like that, bro.
Because you'll do anything to the damn man, bro. Steal from him, you know. Yeah, ultimately unalive him.
I would say, with the fear of the Lord, like, you know, the Lord don't play about that, man. Like, if you do something wrong to a brother, the Lord will kill you, bro.
Scripture tell you, hey, if you do something to a brother, it's better if you put a millstone around your neck and jump in the ocean, man. Roughly paraphrase.
Yeah, I get that.
That's it.
Get that.
What Psalms 133?
Yeah, 133.
I got one real quick right now with me.
God, bring it up, brother, bring it up.
All right, 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. It said, beloved, think it's not a strange concerning the fiery trials, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. So, you know, a lot of things that we go through, you know, a lot of people think, hey, man, why is this happening? Why is that happening? You know, Lord is trying you. He's testing you. You know, you're going through a purging process, you know. Oh, man, damn, I thought I was moving. I thought, you know, you got to go through these things. You know, so the Lord is perfecting you to make you that fine goal. You know what I'm saying? These fiery trials, we facing them every day. You got it?
Ultimately, and it's going into what? Making your faith increase.
That's it, making you
Because
strong.
you can't be in this truth and have a stagnant faith.
Yeah.
Oh, I just believe and that's it.
That's it.
Nah, the Lord gonna send you through the path of being what they say, the furnace of affliction.
Yes,
He's gonna send you through the furnace of affliction, and ultimately the end result is gonna be somebody that's ready to withstand all the temptations that's gonna come in the end, man. Ultimately, what? The MOTB.
That's it.
You see? That's what it's going
about.
into, man.
That's it.
Right? Being a hardened vessel, right, that the Lord put your spirit in, man.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's all based on the way we go to her, man. Hey, the law wants to see who are his friends. That's how you prove friends.
You got to go through it.
You try, man.
And if you ain't going through nothing, then it's true. Like everything's just happy-go-lucky, everything's smooth. Then you need to question yourself, man. It's smooth to me. I ain't catching no kind of hell. Well, hell, you probably ain't a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
If you ain't catching no hell, there's something wrong.
Then we do go do something, go abandon the Lord.
That's
right.
it. As soon as you start getting man, fuck this, I'm gone. I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? You going back in the world. You know, because you had one little, I lost my wife, or I lost a job, or she said I had a little, whatever. You just go to pieces. I'm just saying, all these things. But us, we going to have all type of trials and tribulations. You might lose your job, you might lose your wife, your family members, friends might turn against you, but you still got to hold fast with the truth. You crazy. You teaching hate speech. You got a demon on you. Get the hell away from around me. You know what I'm saying? You got to constantly keep going. You got to persevere to the end.
Yeah, because our loyalty is with the Lord. That's it.
The Lord, He suffered. He suffered. Pick up your cross.
And if I could also add to you, in the midst of all of that, the one thing you can revert to is something that the Lord set up for you for that comfort.
That's it.
Coming back to the body, coming back to the brothers.
The brotherhood.
All right. So, if you got your woman doing this and that and the third at the house that's really pissing you off. All right. You got your family members that's constantly cast you out as the black sheep. All right. One thing that you could come back to, even like brother was saying, losing your job or something like that. All right. We knowing that if we here as a collective and brother, and you ain't got it and we all got it, we're going to make sure that you're good, brother. All right. So you can always revert to, to this stronghold tower that the Lord has set up for us. All right, this is the safe house. All right, this is the safe house that's going to get us, as long as you, keep this thing oiled and well fed. All right, you're gonna get out this thing. This is the path to salvation is through, brotherly.
Hey, no man left behind.
No man left behind.
We all win. And another thing I want to bring out is like a guy I was with before. When we had a little discussion earlier, he's outside the house now. He's an outcast. Yep. He's all bugged out. Yep. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, he had mercy on me to get me away from that and put me in the right house among true brothers. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna be with me all the way to the finish line. Ain't nothing but the devil. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, if you outside the house, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no foundation or no covering. Well, hell, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You pretty much mark for death. You know, so it's gonna come a time when the Lord says, all right, I done had enough of this foolishness. Go ahead on and take him out. If you outside the household, you ain't got you done. Go ahead.
Get that, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew 25 for me. Oh, was that 25? 22. Just get that real quick.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 36. It says, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Question mark. Verse 37. Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and greatest commandment.
Now let's see what the next one is.
And the second commandment is likened unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You got more than that?
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
And you would think that is the most simplest two-piece that you could ever be explained. All right? Love the Lord, keep the Lord first in your mind, and be brotherly.
That's
it.
That's it.
That's red letters. See how it shall speak. That's a 1-2 combination that could get you your crown. If you, because it said on these two I hang all the laws. All right. So if this is the foundation of things, all right, shouldn't that be something for you to strive to be better with? All right. Lining your eyes up with the same alignment as the Lord. Keep your eyes solely on Yahweh Shai and being a brother to your brothers. It should be simple, but
because the commandments is the commandments, all right. It's the law, but they do have weightier commandments than others. So why would that be the second? The second one. What he rated it again?
Yeah, I'm ready to
read it
go.
one more time, buddy.
It says, I'm gonna start it all the way over.
from verse 36, it says, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Question mark. Yahweh shall said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is likened unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophet.
Yeah, so because that's one of the most significant, significant ones. We gotta love our brothers, bro. All right.
Yeah, that's basically like the only thing we could do perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like genuinely, because they mostly the law, statutes, commandments came up do it perfectly on this side. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Hey, then look, we know. All right. Okay, the Lord is a man of war, and we soldiers for the Lord. So you know about like going to war. We gotta be tight. We gotta careful with each other, because
That's it.
no man left. Like I said earlier, no man left behind. All right. So the Lord big on being brotherly, charity, unity. All right. So that's important for us to be brothers, bro.
That's it.
The song, you got the song?
Yeah,
133.
yeah, 133.
We're going to back up exactly what you're saying.
There's Psalms 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Read one more time. How?
Yeah. Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
John. It's the most beautiful thing, man, and everybody could attest. Especially amongst ourselves. But man, when we get around other like-minded brothers in the other states, other city camps, that be some of the best times ever. Just being around and breaking bread with brothers, man, and picking their brains, seeing how they came about in this thing, and start to see like, man, like you just like me,
Beautiful.
That's for the kingdom, man.
men to the kingdom.
Just like when I was out there by myself like that, I always like, man, I need some brothers or somebody with me, you breaking down the script, this, that, and man, two is better than one. So you'll find that out once you get by yourself. So the Lord never did set it up for you to be about yourself. So it's always good, you might go out there for a season, you don't have to be out there prophesy to the wind for a little while. But the Lord eventually, if you're a true man of the Lord, He's gonna bring you in the fold. You can't, like, when the Lord called you to come in around brother, you like, I don't want to be a part of that. That's going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that I know that was, real tight brothers and good in the truth, but they refused to come into the fold. So the Lord ain't dealing with that. So you gotta come in and unify.
And that's something that brothers have to work that off of them.
Yeah.
All right, because I could also attest to myself, coming into this thing, as I have, brothers of my blood family, we don't talk as much. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to going around to men that you're actually just meeting and getting to really know each other through the spirit, all right, it's a bit difficult. But you ultimately, with the saying, you don't know what you had until it's gone.
Yes,
all right. When you're cast away and you're not
Yeah.
around your brothers no more, you like, damn, I miss my brother.
Yeah, you find out.
This is something that I had, and right now I don't have it, and I miss it. But again, that just shows, how much the Lord, values, brotherhood, and how much even more that we should value, being around brothers.
Precept for you.
Go ahead.
Give me a little bit of light.
And the Lord, He working too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Done.
This the book of St. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 4-6. It says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him this red letters, who is my mother and who is my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward the disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, my sister, the same is my brother and sister and mother. I just backing up what you said, because I got family members, regular friends in the world and all that, and I don't talk to them. I don't even really like talking to them for real.
Yeah.
You know, certain people, because you can see like a good spirit on them. But majority of them people, I don't desire to talk to them, but I desire to talk to the brotherhood, man, to the body, man.
Yeah.
You know, they got, like you said, man, they got brothers. Shit, I had a beautiful conversation with a brother from Columbus, Ohio last night, man. It's just like I knew him my whole life.
Yeah.
You know, and it's through the spirit though, man, and that's greater than the flesh. Yeah, they my family through the flesh, but hey, through the spirit is much more powerful, man, much more greater.
If I could also back you up with that, and you could just tell that's the workings of the Lord, man. All right, how could because I think what Ohio probably like 1,000 miles away from here, man. Like how could two individuals be in the same likely mind in agreement with majority of the things that they talk about and do,
Yeah.
right? And they're here working for the Lord
One mind.
in one mind. That just shows you again, man, the Lord, the way that the Lord orchestrated this whole thing, man. You could tell and see why, brotherly love is high on that list, because it's the ultimate help at the end of the day, you know. But you had the with I told you to grab something. First John, yeah, come on, Bobby Shaw.
It's First John 2 and 9. Yeah, First John 2 and 9 says, he that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Come on, read that first part again. That was the point of the first part.
He that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now.
Nah, that's a bold faced lie, man. All right, if you thinking that you're doing the work of the Lord, like brothers always go into, yeah, you could drop 100 videos in a day. All right, you could know all of these precepts. You could read, you could know every bit and piece of history through the scriptures, and you could point it out with the Grecians and Nero and this and that and the exact dates. You can do all that. All right, but if you got a evil eye towards your brother, you're ultimately in the darkness. All right, so all this work that you've been building on and thinking that you're building in the spirit is all about to be voided just off the fact that you have an evil eye towards your brother. All right,
And sometimes it ain't even an evil eye. It's just not even, attempting to be a brother or even allowing somebody to be a brother to you, because sometimes, Jacob do and don't want, they can give but don't want to receive some of that charity. You gotta allow the brothers, brotherhood to get their blessings too. So that goes in all sorts of directions, man. Having charity is not just giving, but it's also receiving, because in return you allowing somebody to get spiritual currency, man, from the Lord.
And if I could tell you, just off of my experience, that's the first time I ever heard anything like that wasn't in this truth, man. A brother wanted to give me something, but me not being a person that I like, all right, yeah, I don't really like handouts. I don't really like people giving me nothing and stuff like that. But when you hear a brother tell you like, no, brother, let me receive my blessings. Let me help you. All right, even if you don't need it, it's making me feel good to help you. And you just gotta, let that happen. But come on, it's the first time I ever experienced that being, in the truth, man. But
yeah, I would say too, yeah, it's not just physical things either.
Right.
Also, hey, mentally as well,
Yep.
Yeah, like just calling the brother. You know what I'm saying? Call a brother. Like, hey, there'll be a time where the brother called me, man.
Yep.
Just find a precept. And small like that, but yeah, I'm gonna answer every time, man. We was having each other.
Hey, because that go a long way too, because we got family and relatives outside of the truth, but at the end of the day, we all we got. We got some of them people, when shit hit the fan, when we, the men of the Lord are persecuted, some of them gonna be willing to give us up.
Yeah.
But they'll have a brother who will lay his life down for you. So that goes, a long way.
So like, I was moving too fast. I wanted to make a point on that. That
Charity.
no, with the this is my family.
Oh, come.
Just read that again, Bobby Shaw. I want to make a point on that.
I gotta jump that to it. Good. This I'm gonna hit the point. You feel me? This the book of Matthew, chapter 12 in verse 49, and it reads, and he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
All right, and that's ultimately being in that like mind. All right, being in the like mind and the like spirit. All right, because again, as you grow up in the world, you really start to see that just because we share the same blood, that doesn't mean a damn thing. Yep. All right, and it's harsh to say because they got so many people out here that still value that blood relative over
sticking in water.
Yeah, blood is sticking in water, and and all that madness. All right, but that's not the case. Again, this is men that I've only known for about 4 to 5 years, but we're in this same like mind, and we're in this all same agreements, and they'll do more than what my family will do for me. You know what I'm saying?
But I trust y'all more than.
I was saying I had a precept.
I thought you talking about somebody.
Yeah.
We talking about laying the life down for the brother.
I thought you said you got somebody coming right now.
I said I got something to back you up.
Nah, what I was about to say though, but like you said, bro, cause man, I trust bros more than I trust like close family members, bro. Like I wouldn't trust them for nothing, but the brothers I trust y'all. Like I forget my wallet.
Yeah.
I retrieve my wallet. I don't gotta go look in there and really see if my money was taken. I don't even much gotta think like that with the bros, bro. But you guys,
Yeah, because you feel the love. As I
Yeah,
said earlier,
yeah.
you feel love, man.
Yeah, Jake. I mean, another quick testimony. I forget what hurricane it was. It was a hurricane maybe like 4 years ago, and people fleeing to Houston and fleeing wherever. I flee to Houston, and my uncle won't even take me in his house. Talking about that it's his day off, and he's just trying to relax.
oh, that's low.
But again, if you in the body, and brothers know that.
Yeah.
All right, if a hurricane hit, we know what brothers we about to go to. And brothers
Yeah.
is gonna open up the doors and have that hospitality as a brother's supposed to have.
And they don't even have to know us.
Right.
We could go somewhere with them, bro. They don't even all they know is we serve the Lord for the most part. And that's all they need to go off, bro. But that's how strong the fear of the Lord is, bro.
That's it.
Y'all brothers got us.
As Proverbs 18, verse 24. A man that have friends must show himself friendly. And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
That's it.
That's point. Hey, by us ain't mean it's true, man. By us being brothers, they got to show themselves brothers. All to remain in the brotherhood. And then, like I said again, hey, man, hey, we closer than our actual family.
Yeah.
That's our separate.
And that's why there's certain things in place, like what we just rehearsed right at the Passover, man. Where you get all of those odds or things like that you have problems with brothers with, or and I'm not saying like problems like I'm just talking about some shit where a brother might be offended or whatever. You get that shit out the way during the Passover because the Lord values these friendships and relationships that brothers have with each other. That's why that whole process is in there. Like, let's wipe the canvas clean and let's start again because y'all need each other.
That's it.
Y'all need each other.
Bigger than that.
Way bigger than us, man. You guys.
This is Sirach 37:12. It says, but be continually with a godly man,
Yes.
whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
And we got likely-minded men around the four corners of the earth, man. And that's a strong flex that brothers could whip out, man. The fact that, man, since I know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and I know the will, I know the doctrines, I believe 144% that the doctrines of our elders and apostles of GMS is teaching us, just off of that alone, you're accepted on the four corners of the earth, 50 states in the U.S. That's a big flex to know that, man. If you're in this thing, truthfully, wholeheartedly, all right, that you got the ultimate system of support in brothers that that a lot of people can't say that they have.
Go ahead, you got it.
There's Amos 3:3. and it reads, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" All right, and you know that's the beauty about this. Brother's been going into it, right? Having that same mind frame, right? None of us are the same, right? None of us we might like certain things, but our spirits are different. But the one thing we have in common, right? Like this brother been saying, is the fear of the Lord, right? And the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and that's how we can, get around each other and not be bumping heads and fighting like cats and dogs, man.
That's it.
Because these people in the world, they got different kind of beliefs. Motherfuckers be sodomites and shit. Like, you can't walk together with motherfuckers like that, man.
If I could see, because what you had said earlier, that's why I had wanted to get this precept on to back up the point that we not alike with the people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sirach 13, and I'm going to start at 15. It says, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh course according to his to kind, and a man cleave to his like. What fellowship had the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. Just backing up that point, because a wolf and a lamb don't mix. Because the wolf trying to eat the lamb, and the lamb trying to get away. You got it.
I just want to say real quick, you won't catch, a brother going into another so-called brother house and this brother talking about, yeah, man, the Lord name don't matter. The Lord, this and that, the third. The doctrines is just completely off, but we calling him a brother, and we going, no, it don't go that way. Yeah.
Hey, when you gonna see, bro? When you gonna see prey, the predator and the prey walking together, holding hands, bro? When you see that? Don't the scriptures say when we liken our we become a prey? Like damn.
We depart, when we
depart from evil, we become a prey. Yeah. But it just says so what the sinner with the godly.
That's it.
So we are prey. We can't we can't mesh. We can't come together, bro. We on two different vibrations, two different
yokes. That's what it is. Unequally yoked. Oh, I got something. It's just like everyone that got the same mindset, but has given up a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Forsaken a lot of things. Family, job, different things like that. They're coming to this truth. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so we were forsaken a lot, but for a more great weight of glory. It says here, Matthew chapter 19 and verse 29, saying, and everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wives, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and inherit everlasting life. So that's exactly what we're doing. The brotherhood, we forsaken everything for the what? For this truth. We standing tall. We got the same mindset. We know exactly how this story is going to end. And a lot of these 230, they not gonna give up. Oh, no, man, I'm not gonna give up my wife. I'm not finna give up my children. Man, you must be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna give up all this land I have, this resources, these this big nice house I'm living in. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, He can take all that away in a heartbeat. So the Lord like this. He wants your total attention. So that the Lord said, well, first seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and everything else shall be given unto you. That's exactly what we doing first. If you got this right here, you got the true rich. So we forsaken everything for this truth. And one thing about it, becoming a brother and blending together, we constantly, even though that it might look like it don't seem like it the way it should be right now. But the Lord's getting ready, He getting ready to transform us, you know what I'm saying? We getting ready, we getting ready to go into glory. Immortality, rulership, spiritual power over the nation. That's what we looking for. Well, these wicked ass 230, they sitting up around here want the crumbs on what? Esau thing? They want what he got though. Well, it was good job. I'm the boss. Man, who gives a fuck? I got a degree, a PhD degree. Man, the Lord ain't giving a shit about none of this. You're not seeking Him, then you're seeking death. That's the way. That's the side this works.
Tell you that riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Hey, there you go.
So if it's not if it ain't got nothing to do with this, man, with this book, all right, with these scriptures, with this word that Yahweh Shai has given us, man, you know, it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
It don't matter.
It said, what it was you said,
Richest prophet not in the day of
Yeah.
wrath.
Because the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the
That's
stability
the
of our
time.
time.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then, kind of real quick, and also, like I said, we laying up our treasures, lay up your treasures in heaven, where neither thieves or
Yeah, we'll give you know, won't be taken away. Yeah.
Kind of. But just real quick, because you made another point, you know, with Jake chasing the money and, you know, keeping the bullshit first. But this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 19 and 16. It says, and behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why? It's like, that wasn't that.
Where you at?
My bad, it was a little bit down in 23.
Down.
It was Matthew 19 and 23, Salaki. It says, Then said Yahweh Shai unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. All right? Wow. And, you know, the Lord given, you know, a funny analogy, but that's the point of the matter is that, you know, if you're holding on to these riches here on this earth, man, you ain't gonna get nowhere. All right, and the Lord is not gonna allow you to get nowhere if you're looking for anything that's gonna keep you grounded in this captivity.
That's it. You
know?
That's right. Yeah, but see, it can be too comfortable to let it go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Relax in your lead.
Yeah, you can relax. You not gonna let it go because that's what you acquire at that time. Man. You got to let it go. Man. You
let it go.
Yep. That's why I said in Matthew 19 to forsake.
Yeah.
So, cause we gotta hate those and hate just to love less, bro.
Give it up.
So we gotta love it less to it's not a hindrance. It's not something we can that actually has a hold on. It don't have no power over us. We gotta love it less because what comes first is the work.
Yeah. You know why I say, you know, it's better to suffer, you know what I'm saying, than to constantly rejoicing and relaxing and having a great old time. You know, it's better to suffer. A house of mourning. You know what I'm saying? He's constantly making us stronger each and every day, you know, purging it, you know, and everything like that. So it's making us better and better, you know. You know, we learn how to deal with less, you know. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to have more, we deal with less. We already got what we need. It's right here. You know, and the Lord's going to give us the rest when he returns. That's what we're constantly striving for, you know. A lot of our people, you know, they ride here and shit, they thinking that this is where it's supposed to be. You know, you tell them, say, hey, man, I'm ready to rule. What are you talking about? I'm ready to put my foot on this damn red devil's neck. Oh, man, I don't want to do that, man. I don't see it like that, man. That's my friend. Oh, you finna find out who your friend is in a minute. So I deal with a lot of wickedness every day. You know, you got a lot of guys sitting around talking about bitches and hoes all the time, man. Who they done, you know, popped and all this type of stuff, man. You know, man, get the hell out of here.
I got people telling me, come on, brother, we better than that, brother. Yeah. We bigger than that, brother.
Man, we don't fuck with that.
We know what they did, but we know that we better than that. So we shouldn't stoop down to that.
Get something good with it.
Brother, my ultimate response to it, bro, was like, bro, you think the Lord feel this way? Yeah. Tell me why the Lord say that. I don't know. You know the Bible better than me. Like, all right, so who knows the verse? All right.
That's wild. That's the answer. But look, you saying that, but you just told him the answer. Yeah. And he just went against it. And they're going to tell you to tell him.
You know it better than me.
Yeah.
But I just told you what it was. Come on, man.
This 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Sin is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yes, brother.
That's a no-brainer. You don't have to break that down. You don't have to do none of that. All right? To give somebody a pass, all right, for doing all the debauchery that they did, all right, to the nation of Israel is insane, man. All right, that's insane. Okay? The Lord even with the children of Israel getting revenge on those that have put their foots in our backs. Right, and things of that nature. So when that's just a beta male, that's a simp, bitch ass mindset, man. That's a man that don't really stand for anything. You know, he want to continue being a floor mat.
Because not only did Because not only did they wage war and slaughter our people, but the Lord said they what? They furthered the affliction.
That's right.
So for you to be in the mindset of, oh, we bigger than, ain't no bigger than nothing.
That's it.
We need that back, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
What did the Lord say? I put you above
that
all
back.
nations. You know what the Lord telling you?
This
That
our-
you better than
Yep.
these motherfuckers. These people ain't shit. He told you the nations wasn't nothing. They're counted less than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Still getting mad.
Almost
Man.
6 and 57. Second Ezra 6 and 57.
Yeah, get that.
Because we really are better than these.
Yeah.
You know, every which way.
57.
They're the bases of men for a reason.
It's gone.
Bases.
God, yeah, this second Ezra 6 and 57, it says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to lord over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom has thou called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance which the with the world? Question mark. How long shall this endure?
That's a cry, man. That's a cry to the Lord. Like I said, these devils, they're reputed as nothing, as I just quoted. You know that are the bases of men. All right, they rule this entire world right now, man.
Sure.
And how long? How much longer do we have to deal with this? You know, because they obviously doing a piss poor job. All right, and well, what they're doing everything according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, even though it's bad, but still to the fact, like, you know, Jake touted this, man. And these it's a recompense that has to be given unto them for this stupid madness that they've been doing over the years, man. The big payback.
Yeah, to have that kind of logic, bro.
No, you gotta go ahead.
Yeah, bro, to have that kind of mindset is just to say you want to be a slave forever and you want these people to continue killing us, slaughtering us. And all that's the wrong mindset to have, bro. That's the mindset. That's why them niggas gotta die, bro.
Yes.
I don't want to be no slave,
go.
brother. Knowing I'm a prince, knowing we Israelites, princes of the power. You know, I want to be a king. I want to rule, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
That's good.
No, I was just gonna say because, the world itself, when you look at the things of the earth, and I'm just speaking on things we see, like you see, on a daily basis, right? Wickedness. That's why, what the scripture said, Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Hey, these people, they go through their life and don't see nothing wrong with the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
You know, like this brother said, they just want to stay a slave. Hey, you should be tired of hearing dumb shit all day. You just hearing just vanity all day. Shit make me want my ears to bleed, bro. Like, come on, bro.
We not living.
This ain't living.
This life, brother.
This
can't be life.
Is your spirit not crying?
This is not our rest. The Lord show you. What the hell do you want to do with this? You want to constantly be a slave, or you want to be a ruler? You know, power over these damn nations. I'm putting y'all over these people. Y'all better than this. I'm telling y'all this. You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't hate. The Lord love everyone. Well, your ass, you got a strong delusion. You gonna die like a heathen. You want to live with them, be like them, you gonna die like their ass. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna kill your ass. Go ahead, man. You got it.
Because Deuteronomy 14 verse 2. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. Hey, man, we all above these people, man.
Who is that? See?
The Israelites, man.
That's it. See?
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and everything.
What are you talking about? Who above all people? Because you motherfuckers don't read. That's the problem.
It said something about that. Something that was right there in that second Ezra 6 where you was at too. I'm about to find it right there.
Yeah.
Oh look, I got it. I found it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this second Ezra 6, and I'm gonna start at 54. The point is about it like 56 though, but this verse 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All right. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Wow.
Yeah, so man, come on, bro. That's plain.
That's it. Nothing you can do about that.
This the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, and verse 15, and it reads, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the hours of every little thing." Right? So, hey, the Lord said as the dust of a balance, man. All right, so in the ancient world, a balance was used to weigh things such as like grains, different powders, right? Like flour, shit like that. And the once you take off what you didn't purchase, he talking about the residue. Yeah, that's right. The residue. Man, you blow that shit off. And get ready to weigh up your
Hell,
thing.
clean that shit off.
To hell with it.
It has no
Get
value.
this shit off of me.
Come, bro.
That's right.
Hey, verse 16, and it reads, "And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for the burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing. They are counted to him less than nothing, and vanity." You see, so man, the Lord just hit you with a double negative. He said you less than nothing. And then he said what? He said they are counted to him less, bro. What's less than nothing?
And then nothing
Is
again.
less than nothing.
Yeah.
More than nothing.
Nothing. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's plain and simple. But see, our people, they want to hear what smooth thing, lies in deceit. The Lord love everyone. Everyone wants to be saved. Everything will be fine. Let go of the past. You know, y'all still hopping on that. Let's come together. We get ready to come together, all right. We coming together. And you got to go ahead.
They talking about let go of the past, but the scripture said in Ecclesiastes 3:15,
Yeah.
the Lord required that's his past.
There you go. Yo, let that go. Man, we didn't have play. That wasn't you a man, come on, man.
And see, when you sit there and try to see where Jake coming from, then you sit there and you start to think like, hey, if you let an Edomite in the kingdom of heaven, right, which they will be there as slaves, but if you let them now, it's gonna be the same shit over and over. They heaven right now.
That's it.
And look how they ruled it.
That's
You
it.
think the Lord gonna allow them to get to the kingdom of heaven, right, where things are being turned to right, and righteousness is sprung forth, right? You think he gonna allow them to fuck it up again?
Right. Not ever again.
Everybody had their chance to rule the earth, man, and now it's Israel's time. And that come with taking names. What it say? Kicking ass and taking names later. That come with that. They did it.
That's right.
I got appreciate that back you up, bro. It's Isaiah 26 verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Come on.
In the land of uprightness, he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. They just back you up, bro. Like he not go.
Can't get right.
Yeah, they can't get right. Yeah, can't get right.
Can't get right.
The Most High made crooked. Who can make it straight?
That's it, man.
Yeah, that's a beautiful point, bro. Like you said, is everything going into our kingdom, when we back on top. Why the hell would you let a dirty heathen let anywhere close to it? All right, if everything's going to be in perfect and goodness, why would you let somebody who can't hold the law, statute, commandments to the perfectly, touch anything?
That's why they got to be restarted, bro.
Right.
That's why they got to put in change, man. They got to get to work.
That's it.
They got to get to work.
Yeah, get it in, baby.
I got it too. It's Sirach 33 verse 27. Set him to labor, that he be not idle. For idleness teacheth much evil. Set him to work, as it fit for him. If he be not obedient, put more heavy feathers on.
That's it.
That's simple.
The feathers gonna be heavy too.
Yeah,
Get to work, baby.
Heavy, very heavy.
Brothers out here, we meditate on this day in and day out with the faults of everything that this devil do, man. and just a brother could get that I believe that's in Revelations, the double recompense them double.
For 18.
Yeah, but brothers out here meditating terror on anything and everything that this devil been doing, man. You know how Jake feel waking up in the morning, driving through fucking traffic, and so much of all of these things of his system that's just it constantly have brothers on edge all day and can't relax until they get home, but have to start that same thing over the very next morning. You devils got something to pay for, man. You love it.
Our whole fucking group chat is filled with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just filled with fucked up shit that this devil is doing in the earth, man.
Yeah.
Every group chat that Brothers of Great Millstone have, brother, is filled with just knucklehead shit that this devil does.
Yeah.
That's what started off when we started off first, that comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what the word come in at, man. That knowing that that shit gonna be forever, man. It's gonna be over with, man. Hey, we gonna get our payback.
That's it.
You know?
Coming soon.
Get that Revelation from me.
This Revelation 18, I'm gonna start at 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and God have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works."
Double unto her double according to her work. And we know that this devil here in America, known as Babylon, in the scriptures, all right, their wickedness has touched the heavens, man. All right, and the Lord, the Lord is waiting on us, man. And I got this in Revelation 12 and 19 real quick. It says, Romans 12 and 19, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord."
Yeah.
All right, and that was, another thing going back of, you don't think that the Lord, don't want some get back against these people, and also 2/3 of our people that wronged them too. You don't think that the Lord is pissed off right now? Like,
Yeah.
but nah, they think it's still that hippie with the dog with the goat hair.
Yeah.
That's screaming, peace and love to everybody.
Yeah. No, man.
Right here.
Yeah.
It say this Revelation. This the first thing the Lord coming back and do. Revelation 1 and 7. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so amen." All right, so hey, why you think the Lord put that in there? Like, he could have said all kind of other shit, but he said he want to see them that pierced them.
Yeah.
He wants some get back for that.
He got the
That's
receipt.
it.
Hey, the only reason why he put that in there is to let you know that I have a receipt for these people, that when I come back, they gonna get it. They gotta feel me.
That's it.
You want to say?
Yeah, the sister, Lord gotta get his leg back first, man.
First, yeah.
That's
He
it.
gotta get his first leg the other day, man. You gotta join in, man. You
Yeah.
gotta hey, let brothers join in.
We've
Man.
been going there.
Yeah, if you look at a little bit higher in this Romans, the Lord tell us to basically chill out, be cool. If possible, as much as life, if you live peaceably with all men. All right, so our rules right now is nothing. We're simple fishermen right now.
That's it.
Living, hold fast. This is a simple life right now. Fish out, get the elect. All right, once everything is sealed, I'm about to turn y'all to hunters.
Yeah, the scripture say be wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Yep.
Love and ample as well.
That's not what we supposed to be doing right now, man.
Yeah.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one. Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14 says, "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord." Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Okay. And what the Lord said that when he shall appear, we should be like him.
Yeah.
So out of everything that's going on that's pissing the Lord off, it's obviously pissing us off too. All right, as his men, as his hopeful elect, that's trying to do everything to the best of our ability. Everything that we see that is contrary of the law, that is pissing us off, man. All right, and we want justice, and destruction until to these devils, as much as the Lord do.
That's it.
When it's talking about that, be like him. That's talking about when the Lord return with the new bodies.
Yeah.
See?
That's it. Be like him. That's right.
Change too.
That change. Yeah. That's right. Incorruption. Yeah, man. But just like I say, we can't wait. That's why we constantly, being patient. That's why the Lord said, "Wait on me till I rise up against the prey." That's what we're constantly doing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, "Hey, just hold on, just wait. We finna do the thing. We gotta wait on him. We can't take it into our own hands." Yeah.
Got something. This is out of the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7. It reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies." You see? So, hey, that's something that all of us look forward to, man. All right, we coming in the same spirit as Yahushua. Yahushua desired for his kingdom to be set up, man. All right? He desired to reign in his kingdom. Okay? And that come with what? Hey, this devil going on, all right? And recompensing this devil.
That's it.
Ain't no way we
We
Go
pay.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, this gotta come out. This Revelation 13 and 10.
Yes,
It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints." So that's even part of the saints. All right, we know that's the men of the Lord, right? But we also can't wait. Part of that fate is us waiting to get back at these devils too. Because we feel away about what they did to our people.
That's it.
The Lord say we the apple, what they did to us. All right, what they did, because we love brothers. Think about what they did, bro. When we see and know all the things, because there's so much things. It's only so much we know. We don't know more than we do know.
That's it.
So when those things reveal, how much more, man? Come on, bro. Like this devil got it all for him, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
I got you real quick. This is the book what you just quoted a little bit. Zechariah 2 and 8.
Yes.
It says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that touches you touches the apple of his eye." All right, this is not no petty crime that these devils been doing, that these heathen ultimately also did, when they was ruling as well. Right? This is not no petty crime that just happened. But it says, "For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants. And you should know that the Lord of hosts has sent me." All right, the big payback, man. All right, we gonna get you devils, where y'all belong. All right, which is at the bottom, which is you dust lickers, you boot lickers,
And we
the coming lick the dust.
Yeah.
Was that Isaiah?
And the only one that's really thinking the same way is the brotherhood. Just like you went into about being brothers. And we don't want to think of that way. Everybody in the world, let's get along, man. Hey, man, don't mess with these, man. They good to us, man. Man, shit, the white man, I love him. What are you talking about?
Good.
They gonna try to distance themselves away from you. They don't even want the salvation.
Right.
And then you want everybody else to have your salvation, your rulership. But you forgot hell, this man got his feet on your goddamn head. You want to kiss his feet or you want to motherfucker kiss our feet? What the, you know what I'm saying? Our people, man, I'm telling you.
I forget what video that was, but they had the Jake that was listening. It wasn't GMS, but it was one of these other camps. And Jake basically walked up to the Edomite and was like, "I don't believe in that. I believe that Jesus is here for everybody and all that stuff." But with the other camps, was pretty much breaking down that this devil you about to go in captivity. You about to be destroyed at the end of the day.
Thank you, right quick. It's Isaiah 14 and 2. It says, this is Isaiah 14 and 2. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors."
Rule over the oppressor. We should rule over our oppressors, man. Right? What it talks about, and when it speaks in Esdras, Jacob held the hill of Esau, right, which is ultimately going to be the tearing down of their kingdom. All right, bringing Esau down at the end of the day, man. But again, he that leadeth to get into captivity shall go into captivity, which is what it brought out. All right, but you want to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say Esau is the end of it, Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
That's it. We're waiting on.
You got some?
Yeah. But hey, man, but I was hearing these things that know that, hey, man, these nations, start Esau Edom, they going to slavery. We want to be the ones that rule over them, man.
That's it.
In a sense. But always to get that, that opportunity, man, we got to finish the work first, man.
That's it.
We're doing it right now. Yeah. Which I'm going to get that in Revelation 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessel of powder shall they be broken shivers, even as I received from my father. That's right, man. So hey, all of us, hey, man, to receive that inheritance, was hey, basically that's what the same thing your house shall go get, because hey, he about to receive the nations.
God.
He gonna give us to the elect brothers, man, elect men. But hey, all for us to be one of those men, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they're gonna have the power of those nations, be the first fruits. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta keep doing the work, man.
Yeah, keep doing the work.
We gotta overcome. We gotta overcome everything in this world that set to stop us. You know what I'm saying? From doing the work, we gotta overcome it. And hey, once we overcome it, man. We hold fast to the end. He that endure to this, endure to the end.
Shall be saved.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he that endure. Hey, they gonna receive their inheritance, man. They gonna receive that blessing, their reward.
Got to get it, baby. That's what we loan. That's what we loaning for.
That's what we're working towards, man. Yeah, that's what we're working towards.
This nightmare to be over. Yeah. This is not your rest.
Romans 8:16 says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
I'm gonna get you to keep going, but yeah, just to make that point real quick. It's the shit that we're going through is not going to even compare, again, to the glory. This is just going to be for a small time, in the Lord's eyes. This ain't nothing probably like a blinking of the Lord's eyes that's going on right now, but we're suffering right now. But again, the glory of being a joint heir with Yahweh Shemiah Shai, can't nothing compare to that, man. But
hey, that's back to the more point we heard about friends, brothers.
Yes.
Hey, by us being the Lord's brothers and Lord's friends, you go bless us, man.
Yep.
With the nation, man, rulership, dominion.
Yes,
we all to receive that, and we gotta suffer with them, man.
Yep.
That also
do the mud, man. We gotta build the mud with the Lord.
Yep.
That also back up that point that we started with the scriptures being a comfort.
Yeah.
Because we understanding what's to come.
Yeah. Knowing that this suffering is just a little time. That's comforting to know that this is not going to be happening that much longer. And then at some point in time, which we pray to be very, very soon, is that we're going to be up and ruling this thing. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Verse 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope.
Yeah, that's pretty much the point. But just backing up what that brother had brought out in that Revelation 2, right? Hey, holding that holding fast. That's what we're looking forward to, man. Right? Being joint heirs with Yahushua, because you had quoted it, and I said, man, shit, we should just grab it. The Lord gonna split his spoils with us, and that's according to what that precept I brought out earlier when we was talking about what Yahushua died for, man. That Isaiah 53. You see, hey, the Lord, he gonna split his spoils with us, man. We
went through the Lord, man. Yahushua as his friend. That's what any friend you have, man. You want to bless them, man, because y'all been down through the mud with each other.
Yeah, hey, we reciprocated that love. Hold on, let me get into Colossians right quick. Cause the Lord, all right, the Lord, he died physically for us, but spiritually, we died for him.
Yep.
I'm about to get it right
That's
there.
it.
This is Colossians 3, and I'm gonna start at 2. No, I'm gonna verse 1. Colossians 3 and 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. Alright? And it says, verse 4, when Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Yep. So we doing this, we dead to the world for the Lord, man. Just like how he died for us. So we reciprocated that same love, and all we gotta do is hold on to it till he come back, and he got us, man.
Let's stay
Good.
loyal to him, man.
Yeah.
Loyal to him.
I got something back up.
That's hard.
This
Oh,
verse,
let me get NLT real fast. It's Colossians 3 starting verse 1 in NLT. Since ye have been raised to a new life with Yahushua,
Yep.
set your sight on the realities of heaven,
Mm-hmm.
where Yahushua sit in the place of honor at the Most High's right hand. Think about the things of heaven and not the things of earth. For you died to this life, and your real life is hidden with Yahushua in the Most High. And when Yahushua, who is your life, is revealed to the whole world, you will share all his glory.
That's it.
That's
Come on,
heavy.
man.
Woo.
That's super
You
heavy.
can't tell me that
That's
ain't
it.
hard.
Come on,
That's
man.
it right there, baby.
It says the realities of the truth, man.
Yeah.
Or the kingdom. So
No, heaven. Yeah.
and that's going back to that point that brother made, all right, about having slaves, all right, beating these devil's heads in and shit. That's the
Yeah.
reality of the kingdom, man.
That's it.
All right, that's what's written in the scriptures about the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's it.
the second Corinthians 4 and 17, it says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far and more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at things which are seen, but at things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
The Lord gave us these spiritual eye cells, man, to see, our kingdom. All right? That's the again. I love to go into that topic of, the Lord gave us an above average, strong imagination than everybody else in this world. All right, that's part of one of the gifts that we have right now, that we could sit here and ponder and think about our kingdom and what things is going to be like to continue to drive us to keep on working. All right, a lot of people can't even paint that picture nowhere in their head. Us being kings, Edomites being in slavery. What? Who could picture that? The men of the Lord.
No, I'm gonna say this. You go ahead.
I would say everybody dreaming out here, man.
Yeah.
But we got the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Nah, that's beautiful because my occupation, I'm a carpenter. In order to be a good carpenter, you have to envision what you're about to build before you start to build.
Gotta be a visionary.
And what was your Howard's occupation? Carpenter. You see? So when you start to think about the creation of the heavens, of space, right? Different animals, earth, human beings, okay? You're talking about somebody that envisioned all of this going down from beginning to end, and then actually got down and through the Alahayim, okay, which we understand the first fruits, and made this thing happen, made it come to life.
Yep.
That's the true embodiment of being a carpenter, man. And it's fitting that Yahweh's job was that when he was here on the earth, man. Well, he was the son of a carpenter. It's like,
You want to say something?
no, that was it.
Um, I got here Matthew 6:19. This is real literacy. How Shah speaking says, "Lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be also." All right, and again, brothers like to always put that as like the spiritual currency precept. All right, our works that we're doing, store those things up there to the to the Lord. All right, send your work up there to the Lord, so the Lord could have that the angels writing that down, for us to good job pretty much at the end of the day. All right, that's what brothers can't wait to hear in that address with the crowning ceremony. All right, when the Lord Salak, the Lord tell you, like pretty much congratulations, like you finished, you overcome. All right, so that's what we're looking for at the end of the day, man, and that's the motivational, the motivation that the Lord has set upon us, and somehow we coming back into the comfort of the scriptures of the things, You want to say something?
Yeah, because it's beautiful. You said that, right? Before we even get to that crowning ceremony, hey, we gonna use that spiritual currency here on earth, man. Through what? Through when Jacob trouble and these different trials and tribulations come, hey, that's what's gonna be paying our way out of this. You know what I'm saying? You got certain men that they was like the scriptures say. You had men that cast out devils in the Lord's name, and then all for him to say what? I have not known thee.
Yeah.
You see, they bank account wasn't large enough to cash the check that they check bounced, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important that we continue to do these acts, like this brother was saying earlier, making our bodies a living sacrifice. That when it's time to cash out, we have enough to pretty much cover the tab, man.
Yeah.
And then when we get into the kingdom, and we get before we get to the kingdom and get crowned and everything, it's like, damn, I had enough, and the Lord blessing us. That's the cherry on top. You know what I mean?
That's the real way. That's how you buy your way into heaven. You buy your way until getting that crown, all right, by spiritual currency, all right, by the works that you're doing for the Lord, all right, that
and
cash,
the belief too.
Yeah, the belief comes. Faith and works go hand in hand. All right, so you got to know that. But you want to keep going?
Nah, we gonna strike out. We gonna link up with the main camp.
So when we pray that this live camp was edifying, trying to get out of here, we want to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Krakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, you Akim, you Akwat, you brothers and sisters in the Hebrew that believe. In Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.